Barcelona won, Real Madrid didn't. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time since the start of the season, we had both Barcelona and Real Madrid play on the same night. And oh my god, that night was of course a Sunday, because Barcelona just loves to ruin my Sundays. They both played in the same night, and I am sat here thinking, Real Madrid, how about we send a statement? Send a statement to your rivals. I know they will trip up against Celta Vigo. They always struggle against Celta Vigo. I know we will win and they won't. I genuinely felt it in my spine. Let's send a statement, Real Madrid. Instead, we went and drew against a team called Rayo Vallecano. Brother, what is a Rayo Vallecano? What is a Rayo Vallecano? This team we couldn't beat for the past 2 to 3 years. It's like this the same old story as always. You cannot make this up. And on top of that, you sent a statement in the El Clasico. Finally, you celebrated winning the El Clasico only by 2-1, by the way. You celebrated like you won the goddamn World Cup and the Champions League on the same night. I've never seen Real Madrid celebrate and win that badly, brother. I've seen them win Champions League after Champions League after Champions League and trophy after trophy, and they didn't have that same celebration like they did against the El Clasico. Obviously, after being slapped around 4 to 5 games before that, right? In a row. And what happens, ladies and gentlemen? This happens. Look at the points difference now. 3 points. While you sat there and celebrated, we are 5 points away. That's literally the most famous last words ever. Why do we always celebrate when we are ahead of Barcelona? You should never celebrate. Because this is literally the same story as last season. Genuinely the same story. We go ahead. We had what last season? We had 10 to 12 points or 9 points ahead of Barcelona, brother. 9 points. Oh my god, how did we even fumble that? 9 points. And what happened? They caught up, they destroyed us and took the league. What is happening now? 5 points only, and we celebrated that. We made fun of them. Now it's back to 3 because we drew and we couldn't beat Rayo. While they beat Celta Vigo 4 goals. This is literally the same exact story as last season. And then we go to this uncle, right? Oh my god, the TikToker, the brother that does TikTok for a living, the uncle that has yellow hair and he's almost pushing 50, for the love of God. The wrinkles on his face is literally showing. This brother had more goals last night than Kylian Mbappe, a fresh young best in the world. Kylian, je m'appelle Mbappe, ladies and gentlemen. What does that tell you? First of all, it tells me that I'm genuinely depressed, because why is Lewandowski at this age still performing? Why does Barcelona with an actual striker genuinely perform? And you're telling me that there's rumors that Kane wants to leave Bayern Munich for Barcelona after Lewandowski leaves? Kane? The brothers are 50 goals and they played only 10 games. You're telling me if an actual striker comes to this Barcelona team that I should be the one worried, right? Because Lewandowski is out here scoring a hat-trick, for the love of God. Lewandowski, after an injury of almost 2 months out, he comes back on his second game and bags a hat-trick. His first full game and he bags a hat-trick. That is genuinely just insane, man. The fact that you look at this attack, for the love of God, again the same story as last season, but this time is different because there's Rashford there. Lewandowski with 3 goals, obviously. Rashford with 2 assists, and Lamine Yamal, I believe, on 1 goal. That was genuinely beautiful, man. Let's talk about the replacement of Rafinha. Rafinha is not even back. Rafinha's not even back. Do you know do you understand how insane this is, that Rafinha is not even back and this attack already is out here cooking every single game? We're talking about 8 games unbeaten for Barcelona now. Oh my god, Rashford on 2 assists. I don't know what happened with Marcus Rashford, but something is genuinely happening. 1 assist, 3 shots, right? And that's only in the first half. He has, I believe, 7 goals and 6 assists this season already for a lone player. Not just any lone player, a lone player that struggled in a team like Manchester United where he was literally the star boy there. He was literally the main character there. He comes to Barcelona. Not only does his mindset change, not only does his playing style change, everything about him genuinely changed. He became that prime Marcus Rashford that we always see. I always say this, right? Marcus Rashford, I watched him in Man United because I'm a part Man United fan, obviously. He is so inconsistent. One season he's unbelievable, the other he always falls. One season again he's unbelievable, the other he falls. Let's say another one he falls and then he becomes unbelievable. Why is he unbelievable now? And why, out of all the times, Marcus Rashford, you become unbelievable? That period of unbelievable with Barcelona, of course, my rivals. Of course you would become unbelievable when you join Barcelona. You wanted this team, you love this team, you feel like home at this team, right? And that's what's happening. That's what's changed, ladies and gentlemen. The mindset has changed. He feels at home. He is happy being around the best players in the world, obviously. And he's out there trying to prove himself and get a starter in that team. Now, when Rafinha is back, I don't think he's starting any more games. But Rashford has been unbelievable, and it's only played what, 11 to 12 games? Doing all of that in 11 to 12 games, 7 plus 6, how much is that? 13 to 14 goal assist contributions this season. Just unbelievable for Marcus Rashford. And you know what? I'm actually happy for him. You know, every time Marcus Rashford scores an assist, I'm actually happy for him because obviously Man United and all, but I genuinely love him, man. One of the assists he gave, man, everyone is saying it, bend it like Beckham, bending it like Marcus Rashford, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful assist. Goes for the header, obviously. It genuinely was unbelievable how this brother has changed, man. And Barcelona, comparing that Nico Williams has what? I believe 1 goal in the past 9 to 10 games, I believe. Nico Williams, they dodged a bullet, man, in my opinion. Nico Williams would have been unbelievable in Barcelona. You can't really say that. I know Barcelona fans love to say that quote, right? We dodged a bullet, but you can't really say that because Nico Williams under Hansi Flick would have cooked, in my opinion. He's just made a terrible mistake. And you know what, Barcelona? You did not fumble Nico Williams, in my opinion, because Marcus Rashford is genuinely insane, man. Just to end this Marcus Rashford thing, the most assists in La Liga this season. You know what? I want to get mad here, but I'm so proud of him, man. It just makes me so proud, man. But you know who doesn't make me proud? Nicky Nicole. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you probably sat here saying, what? Nicky Nicole? The girlfriend or the ex of Lamine Yamal? Yes, our secret agent didn't stay enough with Lamine Yamal. They broke up only after a month, and this brother, not only in the last game after the breakup, he played unbelievable, right? Reminded me of Messi, scored a goal like Messi. This game, ladies and gentlemen, he scores yet again, man. Lamine Yamal is cooking again. Lamine Yamal, who is not even having a bad season, man. It's just a bad season for the caliber of Lamine Yamal. 6 goals, 8 assists so far, ladies and gentlemen. He is insane. He's genuinely insane. He's back. His prime is back. This is Lamine Yamal we always got used to. Every time he gets a striker, that's when he genuinely performs. I don't know what it is, man. But Lamine Yamal is genuinely unbelievable. He's out there looking fresh, looking like the old Lamine Yamal, and this Barcelona team is getting dangerous by the day, man. The fact that I look at these attackers all scoring, I talked about Rashford, Lewandowski, Lamine Yamal, everyone's getting involved, and then you look at our strikers and our team, for the love of God. It's genuinely, if we score, right, it's either from a penalty or if we score obviously a normal goal, it's always Kylian Mbappe. It's just Mbappe. Who else is scoring? No one. Mbappe scores amazing. Mbappe scores amazing. Mbappe scores. often can we rely on Kylian Mbappe? The fact that we always clown Lamine Yamal, I clowned him as well, but we don't see these statistics, right? There is only 4 teams in La Liga that Lamine hasn't scored against yet. Celta, Vigo, which he did obviously, Getafe, Alaves, and Real Oviedo. Ladies and gentlemen, I can't genuinely believe it, man. This brother is out here doing like a checklist. This brother is out here. Yup, did I score against that? Yup. Oh, I scored against that. Yup. Who was the first he scored against? Probably Real Madrid, let's be honest. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we got international break yet again for another 11 days. So what, 11 days if no videos? I don't know, maybe, probably. But ladies and gentlemen, I need those 11 days break because I have a headache now from all of this. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down, I see every single comment. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Like the video, and gracias, amigos.